Changing your oil is actually a pretty simple process. A lot of people pay to have this done. They'll take it to a shop or somewhere else, where someone will do it for them. But I think once people are aware of how simple the steps actually are behind everything, it's something that a lot more people could take care of and actually save themselves money in the end. The first thing you want to do is drain that old oil. After that, you just want to replace your old oil filter and then just fill it back up with whatever oil you've taken out. Those are the three steps, and there's really only a few things here and there that people need to know with each step, and I'll get into those. First thing you want to do is drain your old oil, and this is done through the oil pan, which is usually found directly underneath the engine. There's a bolt that you unscrew, and you just want to make sure you have something prepared to catch that oil flowing out. The only two things behind this are, after you've pulled that bolt out, sometimes there's crush washers that are on that bolt. You want to make sure to replace that, because once you retighten it, you want that washer to crush down and get a proper seal. And with all that old oil that you've caught, you want to dispose of it properly. It's definitely harmful to the environment, and a simple thing to do is to take it to a local automotive shop, and they'll actually take it off your hands and recycle it. But yeah, make sure you're disposing of it properly, because it is potentially hazardous to the environment. After you've done that, you want to replace your old oil filter, and this is also found underneath the vehicle with motorcycles and ATVs, vehicles like that. Sometimes they have internal filters, so you might need to remove a plate to get to it, but with cars and trucks, it's almost always just a screw-in type. And this is a simple step. All you need to do, unscrew it, screw the new one on. What some people like to do is they'll dab their finger in oil and rub it around the seal of the new filter, just to make sure that you get that proper seal once it's screwed on tight. And one thing to watch out for here is, a lot of people think that you can get away with only changing out your filter every other oil change, and it's definitely not worth the risk, because once that filter is not properly working, once it's dirty enough, your engine's actually going to bypass it, and you're just going to be flowing that old oil back through your vehicle, and all that engine debris and crud that should be filtered out is just going to keep running through. It's going to lead to long-term wear and tear. So definitely every time you're going to want to replace that filter, even if it is a pretty quick, it's not worth the risk. Last thing you want to do is put fresh oil back into your vehicle. There's two things you want to watch out for here. One, you want to make sure you have the proper weight, the weight of oil. Depending on what time of year it is and how hard you're using your vehicle, it could thin out, or it could not thin out enough in your engine, make your engine work that much harder. And after that, you want to make sure you have the right amount of weight, or not amount of weight, but amount of oil. And this can be taken care of. You either can get the specific amount of oil that you need through the manuals, or you can also just be checking your dipstick as you're filling it. But both of these steps can also easily be taken care of at an automotive shop. You can give them a call or swing by, and they'll gladly tell you the exact information you need and what type of oil weight you would want to use at that time. But those are the three steps. It's definitely something that if you have the time available, it's easy to do, and it could save you money in the end. All you need to do is drain out your old oil, replace your oil filter, and put oil back into your vehicle. Once you've done this, you can definitely start to feel accomplished, and I feel that this is definitely necessary, because everyone should know a little bit about their vehicles, and I think changing the oil is definitely going to start you out on the right path to understanding how your vehicle works, and therefore being able to take care of it a little better. Thank you.